raising the bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Terwinski for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Lady Rams pregame starts now.
And good evening. We welcome you inside Changnon Gymnasium tonight. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams in South 7 Conference action versus the Althoff Crusaders. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow joins us from the Crow's Nest, bringing you the video on WMIXsports.com. Back at the Mount Vernon studio, of course, is Jesse Clark. Busy night in terms of sports, both at the collegiate level at the BCS National Championship, and of course, the Lady Rams looking to keep their undefeated streak intact here in the South 7 Conference. Lady Rams went into the Christmas break at 10-1, lost a couple of games, won to these Althoff Lady Crusaders in the consolation bracket at Mascoutah, but in terms of conference play, Danny Zerwinski, these Lady Rams are undefeated and looking to avenge that earlier loss. I believe you said 43-36 at Mascoutah in the consolation bracket.
Yep, that's what it was, and in the consolation bracket. That was on that Friday night of holiday tournament play with all the snow going on, and Lady Rams took a long time to get over there and took an even longer time to get back from that late game on that Friday night. But Mount Vernon playing here at home, a lot of success for the Lady Rams, and of course they'd like to get one back here. And this one's the most important one really in conference play, trying to keep that conference lead at this point.
Of course, the Lady Rams have two big conference games this week. They have this one against the Lady Crusaders before heading on to Carbondale on Thursday, before heading right back to Carbondale on Monday to play in the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament. We'll talk about all of that and where the Mount Vernon Rams are going to be over the midwinter season when we come back. We'll take a quick break. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery? And being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidson. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Think it's too late to get into spring classes at Wren Lake College? No worries. Walk-in spring registration continues January 2nd through the 11th. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. With more than 100 degrees and certificate programs available, Wren Lake College offers the education you need without the big university price tag. Call us at 437-5221. That's 437-5321. Or find out which program is right for you at rlc.edu.
Announcing Schmidt Ford of Salem, sales lineup. Paula, the Gardner Russell. Jason, the Minnie Webb. Steve, the Sleeper Hotsy. Francis McIntosh. Matt, the Hacker Reed. Jill, the Gambler McManus. Rick, Part-Time Bale. Jim, No Pressure Barkus. Jack, the Dealmaker Johnson. And Mike, the Hunter Russell. From our team to your team, Schmidt Ford of Salem wishes all our local sports teams a safe and winning season.
With 2 hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Proside, commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixonite. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium tonight. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 12-3. And the Althoff Lady Crusaders, who are 7-5 on the year. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. You can schedule your service appointments online at fordsquare.com. Jeff Crow is with us in the Crow's Nest. He has the video angles for you on WMIXsports.com. Jesse Clark keeps us on the air on WMIX FM. DC, we talked about it before going to the break. It's a big, big time for the Lady Rams, of course, without their leading scorer the rest of the season. We've talked about it before. Haley Lockhart had a few girls with the flu and still struggling with some illness, of course, as we come to the night's game. They were missing starter Kelby Quiava against Althoff last time. We'll see if her healthy tonight makes a difference against these Crusaders, who feature a UMass signee in number 44, Kimber Hill.
Well, it's that time of year where you start rolling into January. You get a long season going. The girls have been playing now, practicing and playing since October, late October, and now you roll in this January. It's starting to get cold. The weather's hot, weather's cold. You know, it moves up and down. The flu bug goes around. So it's one of those deals where you have to deal with that situation. You have to play who's out there and who's available. And unfortunately, for Mount Vernon, they've had to deal with injury, had to deal with sickness, but everybody's going to go through it one way or another.
That they are. And, of course, we talked about this time of year. Lady Rams, as we told you prior to the break, have Althoff tonight. They have Carbondale on the road on Thursday. We'll have that game for you as well on WMIX FM with video on WMIXsports.com. But then they head into the Carbondale Midwinter Tournament. Of course, at Carbondale, they will take on DuQuoin on Monday night. It's kind of a different twist to that tournament this year. They don't have Martin Luther King Day where they can play the games earlier in the day and kind of squeeze things into where they aren't playing on Friday night. Winners bracket will actually play on Friday night. Actually, the Lady Rams would play Friday regardless. They would play at 4:30 in the losers bracket or 7:30 in the winners bracket, but the Lady Rams matched up against the DuQuoin team that's missing quite a few key cogs from last year. So it's going to be a different matchup from the one in which the Lady Rams lost on opening night.
Well, and a year ago, the Lady Rams kind of came in maybe over-expecting or maybe, believing they could win without putting out much effort. But right now, the Lady Rams will go in that tournament. It's a week-long event, as you said, no Martin Luther King Day on that Monday. Of course, the way the schedule is this year. And for the Rams, Lady Rams, you play some games in what has turned out to be over the years one of those quiet but good tournaments that Carbondale runs every year about this time.
Well, definitely. And the winner of that game will have the winner of Collinsville and Marion on Friday at 7:30. Losers will battle Friday at 4:30. But you also have Mascoutah County and Mascoutah matched up, and Carbondale and Sparta. So you kind of think if the Lady Rams can go left, or even if they go right, that they're probably bringing home some sort of trophy.
Well, and you hope that is the case. Play as many games you can. Win as many as you can, get the biggest trophy you can, and of course that's what Mount Vernon will want to do next week. But the tournament will be a tough test for them as Mount Vernon is still learning their way without Haley Lockhart. It may take them more than 5 games. It'll take them most of the season to get used to and figure out what they can and can't do without Haley being on the floor.
Well, it's certainly something they are getting used to. They played 3 games at the Mascoutah Holiday Tournament since we last brought you Lady Rams basketball. They got a big road win on Saturday, 43-30 over the Triad Lady Knights. And these Lady Rams, I said 12-3 earlier. They are 12-3 on the year. And a big win on Saturday for Jeff Lonnan's Lady Rams to go into Triad and get a big road victory heading into this ever-important matchup in the South 7 Conference. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, a low 24. Tomorrow, a good deal of sunshine with a mild afternoon, high 49. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low 31. Wednesday, sunshine will be followed by increasing clouds, mild, a high of 49. Rain is expected Wednesday night, and then on Thursday, mostly cloudy, mild with some rain, even a thunderstorm, a high temperature of 57. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
In this fast-paced world, wouldn't it be nice to simplify things? At People's National Bank, we have. You can have a free checking account with a Visa check card, online banking with bill pay, direct deposit, mobile banking, and receive your statements online. Call me, Susan Sahaki, at People's National Bank in Mount Vernon today and get the products and services you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Have you ever stopped to think about how much time we do not have during the day? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square and Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. How often do you forget to make that phone call for an oil change or to schedule a tune-up? I'm excited to tell you that you can schedule your service appointments online at Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Whether the workday is too chaotic to pick up the phone or basketball practice just won't allow you to stop by, we have you covered. Log on to FordSquare.com or KingCityChrysler.com to schedule your service appointment. Or, if you prefer to hear a friendly voice, feel free to call us anytime. We've made amazing quality service unbelievably easy at Ford Square and King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. You can count on us. Also, find us on Facebook and Twitter.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome back inside the Changnon Gymnasium, WMIX, online at WMIXsports.com with audio video. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski alongside. Jesse Clark is back at our Mount Vernon studio. Danny, it's the Lady Rams. It's the Althoff Crusaders. Big one here tonight for Mount Vernon. 12-3. But looking to stay undefeated in that South 7 Conference and trying to stay in that driver's seat for a conference crown. But you think about tonight's matchup and you know that you still have a game looming on the road at Althoff on January 24th. These two teams will play each other pretty short term, pretty quickly. Yeah,
it's quick turnaround. You play, a couple weeks ago at Mascoutah on a Friday night, and you come back here and you play again in a couple weeks. Very quick turnarounds for these two teams to play each other, and sometimes that helps the underdog in that case. You get a quick look, get a turnaround, and get right back at it again.
Well, of course, in that 7-point loss, the 43-36 loss in the Mascoutah Holiday Tournament between these two teams in the Consolation semifinal, that was the night where a winter storm warning came through. It took the Lady Rams about 2.5 hours to get to Mascoutah. Started the game late, so you kind of wonder with maybe some fresh legs if it doesn't take so long to get there, a shorter bus ride, if maybe things turn out differently. But all in all, you have to forget all of that here tonight. Come out. It's a new night. Come out and play Lady Ram basketball and try to get that big win.
It is a new night, and, of course, first day back to school for the Lady Rams. Mount Vernon High School, of course, today, first day back after Christmas break. That'll figure into it as well as the Lady Rams get back on a school day schedule. We'll see how they come out and doing that thing here tonight. Of course, and Althoff coming back over here on their long bus ride. So a lot of factors into this one. First game for these schools after the break. So, Mount Vernon, of course, gets to win a triad, but it'll be interesting to see how these two teams come out and react here on a Monday night after just having played each other a couple weeks ago.
Well, interesting indeed. Of course, we told you the Lady Rams are at Carbondale on – ouch. I just stabbed myself with my pencil. That's always nice. Lady Rams are on the road at Carbondale on Thursday. That game, of course, will be streamed with video on WMIXsports.com. It'll be on the air here on WMIX FM. Of course, 'tis the season for midwinter tournament pairings, and today Salem released their 62nd annual Salem Invitational Tournament pairings, and kind of ended up like we expected it would. The Mount Vernon Rams will match up against the Effingham Flaming Hearts at 7 p.m. on Wednesday the 16th. It's Edwardsville and Mattoon at 8:30. And, of course, the following night on Thursday, you have the Marion Wildcats and Triad Knights to open it up at 7 with Salem Centralia at 8:30. Should be a good tournament, not only in terms of competition, but the gate as well. Familiar foes, Effingham and Mount Vernon, and you kind of see how Salem did this, knowing that they were going to have quite the feat to try to put these pairings together, Danny, with 6 teams from 2 conferences in this tournament. So you try to avoid that in the initial first round. You try to seed it the best that you can, and it looks like Salem did a pretty good job.
Well, and it's one of those deals where you have the conference affiliations, and, for example, Salem's already played Mount Vernon twice.
Right.
That's an issue, and then it's a very difficult thing to do at Salem. I think looking at the brackets, it's as we expected. As far as the matchups, it's as we expected because it is a very difficult job for Salem to put together a tournament with the makeup of teams that they have from the conferences that they have them from.
And they were able to get it done. And, of course, that Salem Invitational Tournament will tip off at 7 p.m. with the Mount Vernon Rams and Effingham Hearts Wednesday, January the 16th. Also, in that meantime, we, of course, do have the Midland Trail Girls Tournament going on this week right now. Teams without the bye, basically seeds 3 through 6, of course, are playing tonight. They start at 7 o'clock at the site of the higher seed. We also look forward to the Midland Trail Boys Tournament pairings being released sometime soon. I believe that they will seed that soon, probably trying to get more games in tomorrow night before they do that. But all in all, we're looking forward to that one as well and starting to get some of these tournament pairings pour in because 'tis the season where things start to kind of go downhill quickly from here in terms of the season coming to a close.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but we just got out of Christmas tournaments last week. And next week, we're going everywhere with conference and midwinter tournaments, and then basketball rolls through January.
It's a busy week. We would not know what to do otherwise. Don't forget, Hall of Fame dinner tickets are now on sale for the MVTHS Hall of Fame. You can find those at One Stop Flooring America. Hall of Fame dinner tickets are $20 each that can be purchased there. Find out more information by emailing mvthshof@yahoo.com. Of course, that event will be February the 16th. It begins right here in the gym at 6:30. We need to honor America here from Changnon. We'll come back with your Central Christian Church starting lineups. This is Lady Rams pregame from WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday sports show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Have you ever been traveling out of town and realized you needed cash? Using another bank's ATM can cost you a few extra dollars in fees to get the cash you need. Not anymore. People's National Bank introduces MoneyPass. MoneyPass allows you to use over 23,000 additional ATMs in the United States without any fees. Stop by People's National Bank, visit peoplesnationalbank.com or moneypass.com to find out more information.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her health back. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Watch Lady Rams basketball on WMIXsports.com. Powered by Dale's Harley-Davidson.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Time to get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Don't forget, at thenewscentral.com, you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. Thenewscentral.com, Central Christian Church. Loving God and loving people. First, let's meet the visitors, the Althoff Crusaders.
They will go with number 10, Rachel Kaltwasser. Number 35, Madison Weilbacher. Number 42, Alana Bramwell. Number 44, Kimber Hill. Number 52, Mary Cardenas. For Todd Hill's Althoff Lady Crusaders.
Central Christian Church. You can find out service times, webcasts, and more information. Log on to thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Let's meet Jeff Lonnan's home team, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
Number 10, Claire Ryan. Number 12, Courtney Scarborough. Number 24, Leah Palmer. Number 25, Kelby Kuyava. Number 35, Hannah Owens. For the aforementioned Jeff Lonnan, Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
There you go. Those are your Central Christian Church starting lineups. Don't forget, Lady Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. So we're about to get underway here from historic Changnon Gymnasium. South 7th Comp showdown between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
Wow. What a picture
the Althoff Crusaders.
Sprinting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our cameraman also serves as the public address announcer. Jeff Crow does a great job.
He's taking the steps by 2, except on the turn by 1.
Taking the steps like the arc, 2 by 2.
People up below are wondering what's going up top.
Yep.
He's just signaled the guy in the orange sleeve that we can play ball now.
And we can go. It'll be Kimber Hill. It'll be Hannah Owens, the sophomore versus the senior. You're good for the Lady Rams.
Okay.
Lady Rams are in their home whites. Orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black, while Althoff is in their away navy with gold trim. Of course, controlled by Althoff in the backcourt. It's Weilbacher with the basketball. Kaltwasser up the left side, back to Weilbacher off of the wing, looking in for Hill. Kicks back out, Weilbacher dribbles in off of the right-hand dribble. Throws up a jumper long, rebound. Nice save by Althoff, recovered by Rachel Kaltwasser. Lost out of bounds, however, to go with the Lady Rams.
To finish our run up the stairs, I see that when he has to turn to the right to get up in that second level, he's a NASCAR fan. He can't hardly go to the right. So road courses wouldn't be his style.
No, they would not.
No.
What's one of the road courses? Sonoma, is that a road course?
And Watkins Glen in New York.
There we go. That's my favorite. On the NASCAR games back in the day. Swung around left wing with the basketball. It's the Lady Rams. That's Aaliyah Palmer. Back up top, Kuyava. She'll try a 3 to take the lead. Yes. Big 3 by Kelby Kay to get the action started. 7:26 mark. Lady Rams on top.
Good start. Kelby Kay got to hit that shot. That'll open up the inside game for Hannah Owens and others if Mount Vernon can hit that outside shot.
Rachel Kaltwasser with it up top, off to the right for Madison Weilbacher. Now top tray coming. No good. Rebound underneath. Tipped away. Hill had a piece of it. It'll be Kuyava to end up with it. 7:08 to play in the first. Lady Rams are on top 3-love, and here comes Claire Ryan.
The key so far, if Althoff misses, keeping Hill off the boards, one and dones.
Nice move to the bucket by Claire Ryan. Claire dribbled her all the way around the traffic, went right off the right block, 5-0 Lady Rams. Nice play.
Good play, screen down. She went right around, did Ryan for the layup. It's 5-0, Lady Rams, good start.
Wildbacher with it off the elbow, looking down low for Bromwell, and that'll be a turnover on the Crusaders, trailing 5-0. Lady Rams on top. We'll have a timeout on the floor. It's presented by the Medicine Shop. This year, make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family owned for more than 30 years. We have a quick scoreboard update.
Oh, yeah, we do. The Chester tournament tonight, boys action. First game, Chester beat Marissa Coulterville 54-48. And in JV girls tonight, Mount Vernon beat Althoff 44-37. And the much ballyhooed and who are you rooting for? Notre Dame, Alabama college football game right now. Last report it was 7-0, but Alabama must be up to no good. It's 14-0 tied now. A.J. McCarron with another play-action pass.
Dang. Bama's on top of the ND.
This is not your military academy school or BYU Pitt or anything else.
Oh, man.
This is Alabama.
That scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. You'll find him on the corner of 42nd and South Watertown, Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. Get to a better state. Ryan, get to a better state in the paint. Had it tipped away on the rebound. Her runner was no good. The rebound went to Bramwell. Right-hand dribble across the timeline. It's Kaltwasser. Dribbles into the lane. Has a shot blocked out of bounds by Owens. It'll remain with the Crusaders. 5-0 your score, 6:20 to go.
I will say this, one, Mount Vernon is not scared of Hill at all right now. They are taking it right at her in the paint.
Kick into Wildbacher, looking inside off of the right block. Hill has to turn around, goes up to the top. Cardenas had a quick touch, and they're going to trigger it around. Off of the right block, Hill looking for the turnaround. She's going to be fouled. No, a travel.
Drug her pivot foot.
There you go. Turnover Crusaders.
And Coach Hill for Althoff is not happy with how things are going right now.
Can't blame him. His team trailing 5-0, 6:06 to play in the first quarter. Here we go. We'll look for a Rinley College Player of the Game in our post-game show. We'll tell you more about RLC here in just a moment. Right post, it's going to be Scarborough fighting to the basket, fouled from behind. Courtney will go to the line. Good sportsmanship from Kimber Hill underneath to help Scarborough up, and Scarborough goes to the line to shoot.
But again, Mount Vernon going right at Hill. They're not scared. They're not worried, doing the things they need to do. It's good to see.
Well, have to adjust the X's and O's, of course, when you lose your leading scorer for the season. And we're seeing a different style of play from the Lady Rams to say, hey, there's 5 more of us out there at a time. As Scarborough makes her first free throw. 6-0 Lady Rams on top, 5:57 to play in this first quarter. Glad to have you with us. Again, Rinley College will have a player of the game. At Rinley College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which of those programs is right for you. 7-0. Scarborough drains both. 5:53 to play in the quarter with the basketball. It's Rachel Kaltwasser. Over to Cardenas off of the left. She'll throw up top to Kimber Hill, looking inside. Nothing there. As Wildbacher coming to the right elbow. Right-hand dribble, throws over to Kaltwasser. 5:39 to play in the quarter, 7-0. Kaltwasser around to the baseline, almost lost it out of bounds. Able to save. And what a play there. Cardenas will dribble in off of the left wing. Lost in the paint, falls to the floor, kicks out to the left side. Wildbacher to the top for Kimber Hill. And we'll have a travel. The basketball pick up that pivot again. 4 turnovers in this quarter on the Crusaders.
Althoff looks discombobulated right now offensively. Just do not have at all a role whatsoever.
What a big run this would be for the Lady Rams if they can get some points off this possession. 5:19 to play in the first, 7-0 your score. Lady Rams lead Althoff. Ryan will throw to the top. Cuiava not afraid of the 3. It's going to be left short. Rebound to the back door, tipped out of bounds. Ooh, that'll be off of Hannah Owens, who tipped from behind off of Kimber Hill. Good play there to get in there, though.
Hustled in.
Lady Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. And if you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon and Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Kaltwasser throws to the top for Hill. Looks for Wildbacher off of the right. Instead goes to Cardenas off of the wing. With 4:50 to play, Cardenas off a right-hand dribble. Dribbles to the back door. Almost throws it away inside. Wildbacher recovers off the wing. Dribbles to the left-right block. No good. Backdoor rebound. Yep. Good job by Cardenas off the second chance points. It's 7-2. Crusaders are within 5. Try to say all of these names in a row 3 times fast. 4:30 to play in the first. Lady Rams with the basketball in the front court. They're going right to left. as that's tipped out of bounds. Lady Rams last touch.
That was a good call. That was a good call. That ball was tipped by Althoff, but then it did go off Lady Rams last. Pretty good call.
All over it.
As expected.
Weilbacher dribbles left of the circle, crosses the timeline. Between the circles, rolls to the right wing, looks up top. Bramwell goes off to the left side for Kaltwasser. Looking for the lob down low. Good play underneath. Off the left block, Bromwell. They're back within a possession at 7-4.
They're starting Hill out at the top. She gets the ball and she throws it to the wing, and she's slipping down on an up screen. She goes down, the up screen comes up, and her guy, and then they switch, and then she's posted up on a Mount Vernon guard. That's how she got that points there.
Up top, it's Cuiava with the basketball, looking for Ryan off of the right arc. 3:50 to play in the quarter, 7-4. Mount Vernon leads Althoff. Girls basketball action in the South 7 Conference on a Monday night from Changnon. Off of the right arc, far side, that's Hannah Owens. Looking at the top. Palmer, they've done a good job keying in on her early on. Into the corner. Here comes Ryan. Backdoor pass. It'll be Cuiava baseline. Nope. Left it long. The rebound to Hill, and here come the Crusaders. Stolen away from Palmer. By Palmer, rather. Tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with Althoff.
As long as Mount Vernon continues to remain aggressive, they will be okay in this game. If they go backwards or go and retreat a little bit, that's when the problem's going to happen.
See what happens here. Kaltwasser with the dribble. Left hand to the left wing. 3:18 to play in the first half. Cardenas up top. Throws to the right wing. Weilbacher. Steps free throw line. Throws left side. Bramwell. Nice recovery. She'll lean in. Nothing there. Throws to the top. Swung around left side. Kaltwasser got it from Weilbacher. Looking for the runner. Nope. Throws back door. Great play. It'll be waved off because of the travel. Turnover Crusaders. That's their 5th. And at the 3:02 mark of the first quarter, the Lady Rams get another chance to extend this lead.
I thought she did travel there, but I thought the foul made her travel. However, it is a turnover, and Mount Vernon has it again.
I can see the argument either way. 2:57 to play in the first. Lady Rams up 7-4 over Althoff. 4-0 run by the Crusaders. Off of the right wing, Ryan will dribble toward the baseline, trying to throw inside. It was tipped by Hill, recovered by Bromwell. Turnover on the Lady Rams. Bounce pass up ahead, saved by Cardenas from going out of bounds in front of the Lady Ram bench. Kicks left of the circle for Kaltwasser. Looks off to the left, Cardenas. Trying to find a lane. Hill tipped away by Palmer. Palmer will win the battle, will have a breakaway layup. Stays in control of the dribble. Layup will be no good. Bounces off. Rebound Cardenas. Here come the Crusaders. Good tip by Scarborough. Recovered Palmer. Comes up the left. And it's hacked by Kaltwasser. That'll be a foul on Althoff. That'll be their second. Kaltwasser's first.
Mount Vernon very aggressive here early on. That's the key. They've caught Althoff back on their heels a little bit.
So Lady Rams will inbound left of the bucket here off of the baseline. 2:20 mark of the first. It's 7-4. Mount Vernon on top. It's an Althoff 4-0 run. Grip and rip off the shot. The baseline jumper is good from 15. Mid-range for Aaliyah Palmer. Extends the Lady Ram lead 9-4. She's here somewhere in the book. Our book looks a little different now with some players taken out. 2:06 to play in the first. Coming around is Weilbacher. Looking off left side. Good save by, no. Cardenas stepped on the base sideline as she was going to save the basketball. Another turnover on the Crusaders.
Uncharacteristic turnovers by the Lady Crusaders here in this first quarter. This is definitely not what we have been used to seeing over the years from Althoff.
Not at all. 9-4. Lady Rams are up 5. 1:54 to play in the first. Their largest lead was 7-0. Cuiava with it up top, looks to the left for Palmer. Right hand dribble, one dribble, kicks over near side. Ryan trying to split the D into the paint. Her runner's no good. At the back door, the rebound will be... Looked like that was off of Althoff, but it'll go back with the Crusaders. 1:41 to play in the first quarter.
Got to say hello to our friends out in Huntington Beach, California, watching us live on WMIXsports.com.
Pithecus country out there.
You betcha. Bigfoot.
1:34 to play in the first. It's 9-4. Lady Rams on top, hanging on. Off of the right wing, Weilbacher looks back up top for Bramwell. Kaltwasser with it off of the left wing. Try to dribble toward the baseline. Blocked by, looks like Claire Ryan might have gotten that block. Got the rebound, but has her pocket picked. Cardenas stole it away. Kaltwasser up the right side. The layup's good.
Couldn't quite get around the defense. That's a big swing there. Had some momentum, but now Althoff back to within 3.
No doubt about that. Of course, what you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan that meets your goals. Your Country Financial representative at Mount Vernon, Sarah Staley. Ryan tried to come around from the right to the baseline. Went off of the block, had her shot blocked and rebounded by the Crusaders. Left wing, it is Weilbacher with the basketball, looking mid-post. Bramwell trying to lead in, and it's going to be an elbow jumper, no good from Hill. Rebound's going to be tipped to Cuiava. Cuiava playing well down low, but then trying to pass up the left side. It's stolen away, tipped back to Scarborough. Here come the Lady Rams in the front court with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Up 3, it's 9-6. Ryan will dribble right hand between the circles. Been a pretty quick first quarter in terms of tempo. A lot of polysyllabic names out there on the floor for the Crusaders. 16 seconds to go in the first, and we are going to have a 5-second call. Turnover, Lady Rams.
Never made a motion to the basket. Couldn't shake the defender, and that's an automatic 5 seconds. Easy call by the official. That's the 4th Lady Ram turnover in a quarter.
The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler. See how you can drive away in a Hertz rental car next time you head on vacation at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway, Mount Vernon. 6 seconds to play in the quarter. Kaltwasser with it up top for 3 and to tie. No good. Rebound out of bounds. And time will expire on this first quarter. After 1, Mount Vernon 9, Althoff 6. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Startup businesses, when they come in the door, they're pretty green.
Randy Atkinson, owner of Heartland Accounting, on why he is a small business expert.
I have had businesses where I've talked to people in their garage and have grown it to work in 3 states. There's a lot of tremendous opportunity to help people from the very inception of their business, whether it's just talking about what does it take to become successful, what sorts of things do we need to stay legal. I feel very qualified to help people get to where they want to be. I've had that experience and have helped that situation become successful.
Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Worldwide at WMIXsports.com. We'll start with a fresh 8 minutes on the clock here in the second quarter. Lady Rams have possession. They lead the Crusaders 9-6. Left wing, it's going to be Palmer looking for the backdoor play to Scarborough. Put the ball to the ground. May have hurt her. She was close enough to try to get the shot off of the right block, but fouled on the way up. And Scarborough goes to the line to shoot, too.
And that's a good play. Again, I like the aggressive Mount Vernon Lady Rams tonight. Getting after it, getting on the boards, getting to the rim, not scared of the height disadvantage they have here going against Althoff.
As Scarborough makes the free throw. She has 3 points on the night. It's 10-6. The Lady Rams are up 2 possessions again with 7:51 to play in this first half. Second one's on the way. It's good. 4 on the night for Courtney. She's done a great job since her emergence into the Lady Rams starting lineup. 7:47 to play in the first half. 11-6 your score. Great dribble there by Kaltwasser. Kicks out. Long twos on the way. It was inside the line from Cardenas. And she has 4 on the night. It's 11-8. Ryan off of the dribble. Left hand. Crossing the timeline at the circle. It's 7:30 to play in the second quarter. Off to the right wing. Throws up top Cuiava. Now Palmer wants it with the right hand. Off toward the elbow. Not sure who she's looking for, but it ends up in the hands of Claire Ryan. 7:18 to play. Second quarter action off of the right wing. Screen 3. Yep, it's coming from Palmer. It's going to be long, however. Rebound ends up in the paint. Cuiava leans in, fouled from behind. And Kelby Kay, who's playing pretty aggressive tonight, is going to go to the line to shoot, too.
Pretty nice shot. First thing Palmer thought about shooting it, which is a bad thing, just catch and shoot on the picket fence on left elbow. And then secondly, you know, the rebounding by Mount Vernon tonight has been very good, especially with them, as I said, at a height disadvantage in this one.
Cuiava will knock down the first. She has 4 on the night. It's 12-8. Lady Rams on top.
If you want to win a conference championship, you have to defend your home court, and that's what Mount Vernon's doing tonight.
Second one will be, sorry to say she left it short, but they ironed kind on that one as it grabbed it and threw it right back down. It's 13-8. Lady Rams are up 5. 7:06 to play in the first half. Familiar faces at different places. Bank with Ray and Bria at Community First Bank's 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Bromwell looking inside. It'll be about as lucky as you can get. Right off of the chest of Owens into the hands of Hill. She'll get the left-hand layup.
Just not just drawn up in the dirt, basically, on the old sand lot.
6:44 to play in the first half. Lady Rams lead shrunk to 3 again. 13-10. Scarborough looking for the lead pass to Palmer. She's underneath in trouble. High elbow. It's going to come from Cuiava. No good back iron. Cardenas with the rebound foul on Palmer. And that'll be the Lady Rams first.
Got to cut your losses. Don't get any silly fouls. And Mount Vernon did get a rebound and reached in.
Ridden Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands. 6:30 to play in the first half, 13-10. Back within a possession, the Crusaders. Kaltwasser off the dribble, throws in the corner, Cardenas. Looking for Kimber Hill off the right block, throws left wing, Wildbacher. Long twos on the way, it's long. Rebound underneath, fought for. It'll be controlled by Cardenas, out of bounds. It'll remain with Althoff somehow. All righty.
You got it.
Can't see from here. Have to take their word for it. You have a better angle if you're watching online at WMIXsports.com, however. Kick into the right. It'll be Cardenas, left-hand dribble. Her runner's going to be left short. Rebound underneath. Bromwell tried to save it. This will be an over and back if Althoff catches up to it. Should have been an over and back. It was not tipped. It was not tipped whatsoever.
Well, the underside official can't call it. That has to be a backside official, and nobody said a word.
Oh, wow. Big break for the Crusaders. Down 13-10. 5:55 to play in the half. Up top, Kaltwasser with the basketball, and now we'll have a foul on the Lady Rams. Jeff Lonan trying to plead his case. Now it's going to be on Althoff.
Mary Kay and Maybelline just showed up because
it's all right.
Yeah, but I hate to see that, and the referees will sometimes question me about saying that, but that was a definite call.
Jeff Lonan needs a timeout. Not a good situation there for the Lady Rams. That was not going to end well. Let's just put it that way. 5:51 to play in the first half. It's 13-10. Lady Rams are up a tray here. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop. This year, make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop. Family owned for 30 years. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski. Jeff Crow with us as well at Changnon Gymnasium. Jesse Clark is back at our Mount Vernon studio. And Danny kind of got the feeling, length of the floor inbound there. You had your post player already down in the post battling Kimber Hill, and nobody really to kind of come up and get the basketball. Great time to call a timeout, draw up something a little more formal.
Well, it is, and of course Mount Vernon was starting to struggle around a little bit. And again, when you get in this situation, Mount Vernon's has played very well so far. But the key is you have to keep that up, keep things going, in this second quarter, because you're only up 3 at this point, even though you have played pretty well.
With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Length of the floor inbound out of the timeout. Claire Ryan will bring it across. 13-10 is your Mount Vernon lead. 5:43 to play in the first half. It's off to the left wing for Hannah Owens. Coming around underneath with Scarborough. They'll look to the right wing for Cuyava. Comes back to Scarborough near the top. 5:34 to go. Bounce pass off of the elbow. That'll be to Palmer right side. Back to the left for Ryan. They'll get a backdoor cut from Cuyava. Now they look off to the right wing for Owens, who looks into the corner for Palmer, but settles for Cuyava left arc. 5:20 to go in the quarter. Skip pass over to the far side. Here comes Palmer baseline. Good double pump. Saved up top by Cuyava. Her floater's good.
Good luck. Kelby Kay with the hot hand early, really carrying Mount Vernon offensively so far.
Game high 7. 15-10. The Lady Ram lead is up by 5. Off of the right, it's going to be a long deuce in and out. No good by Cardenas. Guess who's there for the rebound? Kelby Cuyava. And here come the Lady Rams up 5, 15-10. 4:55 to play in the first half. Bounce pass to Owens. Off of the right, that is Scarborough. Looking back to Cuyava off the left arc. 3, heat check, nope. Rebound underneath will be tipped away off of Ryan out of bounds.
Yeah, Ryan had it and just lost it off the fingertips.
Inbound. Was Kaltwasser. After a quick touch by Cardenas, she gets it back, brings it across the timeline. 4:33 to play in the half. Nobody really there guarding for Lady Rams, and she misses the open layup. Rebound to Cuyava, and here comes Mount Vernon. 4:25 to play in the half. It's 15-10. Lady Rams taking on to a 5-point lead. Off of the left, that'll be Aaliyah Palmer. Right wing now for Ryan into the corner. That's Courtney Scarborough. 4:10 mark of the second quarter. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank, well, they keep it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Off of the right side, that's into the corner for Ryan from Palmer. Left-hand dribble, trying to work into the paint. Jump stop, she's blocked by Hill. Got her own rebound, throws it over the backboard. Not going to get the foul there. Got to make contact with the backboard of the iron to get that.
Nope. Not in this association. You're not going to get the bailout.
Pardon me. Underneath. The length of the floor inbound with 3:47 to play in the first half. It's 15-10. have an idea with one of the images you took today that'll end up on there tomorrow. 3:40 to play in the first, coming off to the left wing. Good dribble drive there. Kaltwasser left it long underneath. The rebound went to Cuiava.
I'm telling you what, Althoff's missed a ton of layups already.
Lady Rams try to throw it to the baseline. A lot of miscommunication and lack of floor vision there for Mount Vernon. 6th turnover here in the first half. 3:29 to go in this aforementioned first half. It's still 15-10. Somehow Lady Rams are up 5. A lot of squandered opportunities.
A lot of squandered opportunities for Mount Vernon, but boy, even more for Althoff so far.
Amen. Off to the left, Cardenas looking around now for Weilbacher. Cardenas with it all left arc, looking for Bromwell underneath. Cuiava gets in there, takes it away, and that'll be something underneath.
Cuiava was touching the basketball and stepping on the baseline.
Simply put, 3:09 to play in the first half. It's 15-10. Lady Rams hanging on by 5. Quick inbound to Bromwell in the corner. They look left wing. Weilbacher dribbles past her woman, leaves the runner in the lane off bank. Woohoo! Call the bank shot. It's 15-12.
Madison with a nice move.
Indeed. Hey, there's 2 Weilbachers. My apologies. I did not even see that. Madison Weilbacher.
Madison scored, right?
Yep, 35.
Yep, 35.
15's not in the game. Still the same 5 for the Crusaders. Starters for both teams. Right elbow. This is going to be Scarborough coming off the dribble. Hacked from behind. Didn't get the bucket. Rebound underneath will be tipped away. Scarborough in on it. Ooh, nice play by Ryan to come in, try to force a jump ball to go with Althoff. Jared Shaner's freshman Rams took 3rd at the O'Fallon tourney. They beat Breeze Central for 3rd place tonight. Good job by the freshman Rams basketball team. 3rd place at O'Fallon. They beat Central.
National championship games ugly early.
Get out of hand, huh?
21-zip Bama early.
Whoa!
Yeah. We're still early.
Yeah.
A lot of football left. Notre Dame could get back in.
They could. Hill with it up top, looking off to the right side. It's Kaltwasser with it off the deep right wing. Right-hand dribble, crossover left. Throws outside for Cardenas, coming around left. That's Cardenas on the right. That's Weilbacher. It's tipped inside. Lady Rams will get a piece of it. We will have a jump ball, says Pedro. It goes back the other way. Turnover Crusaders. Lady Rams have it. That scoreboard update a moment ago was presented by Tony Wilt and State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance financial service needs, see my man Tony Wilt on the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. Or online at TonyWilt.com. Get 2 better states.
Give you another girls' score. Salem over Paris on the road, 32-22 at the half.
You know, I like to get my money's worth. 2:10 to play in the half. Lady Rams here up by a possession, 15-12. Moving right to left here into this left court. Off to the left wing, speaking of, it's Cuiava. Looking high post on the far side. Scarborough goes back to Cuiava off the top, into the corner now for Ryan. Left-hand dribble by Claire. Gets a screen from Cuiava off of the left wing. And around we go. Between the circles, Ryan doubles back to that far side. Now throws up top to Palmer. Couple of dribbles there. That's going to be stolen away. Good job by Kaltwasser off of the right. Breakaway layup is good. Nope. Off the front iron, but the putback by Bromwell. No, it won't go either. Rebound underneath. It'll be Hannah Owens. This will be a long trip down the floor. Ryan can't save it. Lady Rams have tried to go down the floor a couple of times, just aren't quick enough to get the breakaway pass.
You can't fault the aggressiveness of Mount Vernon. That's how they're going to have to play now. You know, with Ockhart out, they got to change their style just a tad bit, be more aggressive. They have been. They're only up 3, but boy, oh boy, if you're Todd Hill over there, how many layups? Probably 7 or 8 at this point that Althoff has missed in this game.
Not the most aesthetically pleasing first half in girls basketball. Kimber Hill with it off to the right, had it tipped away by Owens. Here comes Palmer. It's a foot race with her and Bromwell. And Palmer might have double-D'd that one. It'll come off to the right. Nope. Glances off the front iron. Rebound to the Crusaders. 15-12 is your score. Mount Vernon on top. Less than a minute to play. Kaltwasser hurries into the front court. Off to Weilbacher. Looking down low. Bromwell blocked by Owens, out of bounds. Nice.
Not happening tonight in there.
Get it out.
Showed the basketball too easy. All Owens had to do was spike it. Circuit Day volleyball.
Como se dice. 53.9 seconds left to go in the second quarter. It's 15-12. Lady Rams hanging on, ladies and germs. Don't forget about All-Stars and Stitches. They do have apparel, and in fact, if you can put your logo on it, they can probably print it on there for you. All-Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School, 435-55-55. Tying 3, glances off to left. No good from Kaltwasser. Rebound, of course, to Kelby Kay. Threads the needle to Ryan up the right side, comes to the wing, dribbles into the paint, looking back door, tipped out of bounds, Althoff.
Yep. Oh, Palmer cut her route off before getting to the box. And if she'd have kept going on the UCLA cut to that box there, she'd have had a pass, bounce pass up, turn a layup, but she stopped her route, thus the ball went out of bounds, but it was off Althoff anyway.
According to my Mount Vernon math, 33 7/10 of a second left to go here in the first half. It's 15-12. Lady Rams by 3 off of the inbound right of the bucket. Half-court offense. Let's see what happens. Ryan looking in. Off glass. Nope. Rebound underneath. Tipped away. This will be a foul on Cuiava, who kind of got in there underneath, but the way that Bromwell was able to turn with it, this will be a foul on Kelby. Second team foul, first personal.
Boy, these teams have racked up and missed layups. I'm going to talk almost close to 20 between putbacks, stickbacks, and or layups, short shots. Unbelievable here is how many layups are missed by both these teams. Now we have a foul. They're saying it should have been on Kelby. Now they got it. Now Williamson will come in probably for Palmer, give her a breather.
Try to double up the post pattern here with 28.8 seconds to go in the first half. It's 15-12. Lady Rams on top, side out of bounds just in front of us from the corner at Changnon. It'll be into Alexa Wilson, who's into the ball game. Right hand dribble, slowly walking it across the timeline with 22 seconds left. 15-12, first half action. Lady Rams by 3. Need to come up with a defensive stop here. Off the left side, it's Wilson trapped in the corner. Good job by Ryan, trying to get at her. Doubles back left, now, or excuse me, double back right. Now goes left. Almost lost her pivot foot, able to get to Weilbacher. Off the dribble with 3. Trying to penetrate with 1. Lost it. Good recovery, Bromwell. They don't get a shot off. You kidding me? Althoff cannot get a shot off. Good defense by the Lady Rams. And we had the locker rooms with the Mount Vernon Lady Rams leading the Althoff Lady Crusaders 15-12 here at halftime. We'll come back with your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient. And not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evening is just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Have you ever been traveling out of town and realized you needed cash? Using another bank's ATM can cost you a few extra dollars in fees to get the cash you need. Not anymore. People's National Bank introduces MoneyPass. MoneyPass allows you to use over 23,000 additional ATMs in the United States without any fees. Stop by People's National Bank, visit peoplesnationalbank.com or moneypass.com to find out more information. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC.
You're looking for a great quality SUV to get you through the winter, right? Well, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. Find SUVs from small to medium to large. 4-wheel drive models, too. Their inventory has never been better. Cars, trucks, vans, at many priced under $10,000. Instant approval with honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Make this your best year with a quality SUV from Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium here at the half as the Mount Vernon Lady Rams lead the Althoff Crusaders 15-12. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Of course, Second Chance Auto has been serving the region for over 32 years and proud to have put families throughout that region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. Second Chance Auto, living and contributing to the community that they serve, proud to sponsor the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. We'll get to your Heartland Accounting halftime stats in just a moment. It's 15-12 Mount Vernon here at the half, leading Althoff. Lady Rams are trying to stay undefeated in this conference and get their 5th conference win, and that would make them 5-0. If they can hang on. But there's a lot to be said. We'll talk about what's to be said here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto believes in lasting relationships, and that's why generations of families have continued coming back for over 32 years. The largest selection on pre-owned vehicles in one location, most priced under $10,000. Second Chance Auto, proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Fresh content on both. But for now, let's take a look at those Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
The Lady Rams were 3 of 14 from two-point range, 20%. Only hit 1 3 out of 4 attempts for 25. Lady Rams go 4 of 18 from the field in the first half for 22%. Althoff 6 of 19, 30%. Looking at 0 for 3 from the arc, and you're looking at 6 of 22 from the field in the first half for 27%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon hit all 6. Althoff didn't take a free throw. Rebounding went to Althoff 17-11. Turnovers, though, Althoff had 11. Mount Vernon had 8. Scoring in the first half, Mary Cardenas and Kimber Hill led the way with 4 each for Althoff. Madison Wildbacher had 2. I did Rachel Kaltwasser had 2 for Althoff. Mount Vernon was led in scoring by Kelby Kuyaba with 7, Courtney Scarborough with 4, and Aaliyah Palmer and Claire Ryan with 2 for a halftime score of Mount Vernon 15, Althoff 12.
Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. We'll take a break, come back, maybe get you a scoreboard update and talk about this first half of basketball between the Lady Rams and the Crusaders. Lady Rams lead 15-12. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm Lady Rams Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, a low 24. Tomorrow, a good deal of sunshine with a mild afternoon. High 49. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low 31. Wednesday, sunshine will be followed by increasing clouds. Mild, a high of 49. Rain is expected Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, mostly cloudy, mild with some rain, even a thunderstorm. A high temperature of 57. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. For over 32 years, Second Chance is proud to put families throughout the region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. Second Chance Auto, living and contributing to the community that they serve, proud to sponsor the Mount Vernon Rams. 15-12 here at the half. We'll talk about what the Lady Rams need to do in the second half here in just a moment. But, Danny, kind of a rough first half of basketball for both teams.
Rough in the fact that both teams missed a ton of layups in that first half, and that's one of those deals where if you're Althoff, you're probably in the lead, and if you're Mount Vernon with the layups and putbacks that you've missed, you're probably almost up double digits. It's a tough thing, and right now for Mount Vernon, they've got to keep playing aggressive. They've had the right game plan in the first half, just haven't been able to hit a whole lot of shots here early on.
That they have, and of course we need to take a quick break. It's 15-12, Mount Vernon on top of Althoff in South 7 girls action here at the half. We'll come back, get you set for half number 2. This is Lady Rams basketball, Second Chance Auto halftime show from WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday sports show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday sports show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Dig, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us. WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com, and of course, 94.1 is WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Lady Rams basketball is powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. And, of course, good to see Cheyenne Piper here joining us to our right. Of course, she's on break from Parkland College, where she's playing girls basketball, but her Mount Vernon Lady Rams alum, as she would be. I guess these are not alumni yet, as they're still in this high school. But 15-12 here at the half, Danny. Lady Rams and I guess you could say the Crusaders both need to come out and play better basketball in half number 2.
Yeah, and that's the thing for Mount Vernon is they have got to be able to come out and continue to be the aggressive way they've been playing. But you got to make some shots along the way here, and that's what Mount Vernon's got to do here. If you start making some shots, you could get a bigger lead in this one. But you're going to have to be aware that Althoff will probably come out with a different demeanor in this second half.
Well, and both teams kind of need that different demeanor, you'd think. And a 15-12 score here at the break. Lady Rams, of course, looking for 5-0 in the South 7 Conference for the first time in quite a while and doing it without a leading scorer. You'd kind of think a moral victory on top of a game victory if they can hang on for the next 16 minutes.
Yeah, we'd love to have a victory. If you're going to want to win this South 7 Conference this year, you have to defend the home court.
Let's see if they can do that. We'll start. Althoff will start with the basketball. We'll switch sides. Althoff will move right to left, and they're away Navy. Golden trim, golden numerics trimmed in white. Of course, the Lady Rams are in their home whites. Orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black. That BCS game's not getting any prettier. Yikes.
No.
Underway. Althoff with the basketball. Kaltwasser will dribble up the right side to the wing. Looks off. Not much going to happen there. Good defense thus far by the Lady Rams. Cardenas slips to the top, throws to left wing Weilbacher. Looking inside for Hill. The Lady Rams have done a great job on Kimber Hill thus far. We'll see if that can continue here in the second half. Kaltwasser, right-hand dribble, switches left, comes to the near elbow, looks off to the far wing. You okay over there?
Yep.
It's coming around.
It's that time of year.
You betcha. 'Tis the season. Coming inside, good move to the bucket. Bramwell, clean up by Hill. She's fouled as she goes up. Good job by the Lady Rams to get in there defensively and send Hill to the free throw line. Kimber Hill, of course, going to UMass, as I understand, to play college basketball. Their conference still in existence at the moment, the Atlantic, whatever it's up to. Not fun times over there in the East. 7:28 to go. Misses the first free throw. She'll have a second. It's 15-12, Mount Vernon on top here in the third quarter. Scoreboard updates all season long, presented by Tony Will, to invite you to come in and join the State Farm team. He is located at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hey, who's there? It's Kelby Quiava. Got the rebound off the backside, over 2 that trip to the line for Kimber Hill. And here come the Lady Rams. This could be a big possession in terms of the second half. Off to the right, it's off of the wing. Scarborough looks into the corner for Quiava. Trying to lob into Owens. She will have to tip it into the corner. Ryan can't catch up with it out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Rams. I hope they're going to talk this over.
I hope so, too. Has to, yeah.
There you go.
That's the correct call. There's no way that's Mount Vernon basketball.
They initially awarded it to the Lady Rams, but it does belong to Althoff. 7:09 mark of the third quarter. It's still 15-12. Mount Vernon up 3 here over the Crusaders, but Kaltwasser, right-hand dribble across the timeline, looks off to the far wing. Coming around, it was Cardenas. Looking inside, Hill steps out of the paint, gives up top, and it'll be Kaltwasser. Left wing, ooh. Nice play to the inside for Hill. That's going to be a foul on Hannah Owens, who tried to get set defensively, but a little too much hand into the back of Kimber Hill, and that'll be a foul.
Hand on the hip. Cost her a foul there.
Yep. Right trigger will come into Hill. Off to the left wing, Cardenas looks up to the top for Kaltwasser. She'll throw up a 3 to tie. No good. Rebound underneath. Fought for. Owens trying to win the battle. Plink goes around. Somebody come up with it. Bramwell, and we'll have a jump ball, and that possession arrow favors the Lady Rams.
Yep, turnover to Althoff after having the rebound. When you have that ball up at your shoulders and you bring it down to your hips, you become a guard no matter how tall you are.
Amen to that. 6:40 to go in the third. 15-12 your score. It'll be Scarborough to trigger. Right of the hoop. That is Claire Ryan. Did she manage to stay in bounds or was she forced out?
Forced out, blocked actually.
So that foul will be on the Crusaders, their first foul of the half.
Advantage gained by Kaltwasser. That'll be her second foul. That's the first on Althoff here in the half.
WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler, home of the Hertz rental car location here in Mount Vernon. King City Chrysler located at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Good heads-up play there, I suppose, by Ryan to turn around and get the basketball off the inbound. It's Cuiava right wing. Back to Ryan. 6:30 to play in the third. Left-hand dribble, switched right, went back to the left wing for Palmer. Looking inside, goes to Owens at the free throw line. Finds Ryan off of the right arc. 6:20 to go in this third quarter. It's 15-12. Same score as your halftime break. Scarborough throws over to the right side. Cuiava had the game-opening three in the first. Lady Rams have not looked back since, and one could say that could be the difference in this one. Cuiava right. Owens up top. Thought about it. Throws left side for Palmer off a right hand. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Lady Rams still with possession in the front court. Still 15-12 on top. Ryan's going to clear out left wing. Not enough time for a shot. Trying to lob down low Palmer. Not enough positioning. Gives back to Ryan. Pulls up for three. It's going to be long. Air ball's out of bounds. Wasted opportunity for the Lady Rams, Danny. Gives Althoff a shot.
Contested three-point shot there. That's not anything basketball coaches like to see. But Mount Vernon will have to come back here and play some defense.
Of course, if you need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see McDavid All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Hill outside the paint, try to dribble in, kicks it out of bounds off her feet.
Yep.
So it'll be off her tootsies out of bounds. It'll come back with the Lady Rams on the Althoff
Pretty
turnover.
Good defense by Hannah Owens. I mean, that is as good as you could play in the post. Not getting a lot of points here tonight, but boy, her defense on Hill tonight has been pretty good.
Ryan trying to dribble into the front court up the right side. Almost had the pocket picked, but not quick enough on the defense was Althoff. Bobs weaves through traffic, stops up top, right-hand dribble, goes to the right wing, looking around, trying to find Palmer left. Past a screen, skip past the right wing. Scarborough right-hand dribble, baseline, yep. Good move by Courtney.
Triple threat catch, shot fake, but move left. Went to the right, defender came out too aggressively and was able to get to the rim.
First points of the half for either team. Come at the 5:02 mark of this third quarter. It's 17-12. Up top, Kaltwasser looks to Weilbacher, coming around. Looking inside, stolen away by the Lady Rams. It'll be Palmer. Baseball pass up the right side. Ryan blocked out of bounds by Hill.
Good hustle.
Amen.
You can get the Hill as far as Division I. The speed at which she gets up and down the floor and the length will help her at the next level, at that D1 level at Amherst.
Well, the surroundings will help her as well. 4:41 to play in the third. It's in the corner. Scarborough, restraining line. Three is good! Courtney has all five in the quarter. It's 20-12, and the Lady Rams lead up to 8.
Exactly what Mount Vernon has to do to start this quarter, and Althoff needs a timeout.
Amen. 4:30 to play in the third quarter. It's 20-12. Lady Rams on top by 8. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop. This year, make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family-owned for more than 30 years. Of course, currently residing at 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon, their newest location. Home medical equipment and a pharmacy, fully staffed by Dr. Eric Black and the Medicine Shop. 20-12 here in the third quarter. Lady Rams got their first bucket inside from Scarborough at 5:02. She knocks down a big three from the right corner. And now the Lady Rams are up 8, and that's a big lead.
That's a big lead right now. Mount Vernon's a big lead. But Althoff, I think more surprisingly and happily that Jeff Lana will take it is the fact that Mount Vernon so far in 2.5 quarters has only given up 8 points. But you're still a long way from this one's being over.
Long way. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Here for Lady Rams basketball. We'll look for a Win-Lake College player of the game after this one. 4:25 to play in the third. They're looking down low. Tipped away by Palmer. Another turnover. Althoff. They're looking up the right side. Scarborough. Tall Timbers there up there at the circle, and we're going to have a turnover. That's going to be a walk. As Hill was not paying attention to Bromwell, who had forced the turnover on the Lady Rams. Didn't really do much with it. Off her head. Back to Bromwell, and that's a turnover on Althoff after the step was taken. Side out of bounds in front of the scores table. Cuiava triggers into Ryan. Looking off left. Had the right idea, however, when they were looking for Scarborough. This is going to be poked away out of bounds off of Althoff. They were looking for Scarborough, who got back behind the defense again up the right side for the layup, but it was just tipped away and almost a turnover, but Lady Rams will get it back in the long run, and after this one's poked out of bounds, Lady Rams keep possession. Scarborough left of the hoop, coming off of the bounce pass to Cuiava. Up top, Palmer looks for Scarborough left wing. 4 to play in the third quarter. Cuiava with it. 20-12 is the Lady Ram lead. They also have possession. It's Ryan. She's been under the weather slightly. You can sense it tonight, too. Giving it 110% under the illness conditions. Yikes. It's going around. That'll be a turnover on the Lady Rams to travel up top. 3:45 to play in the third, and Althoff still looking for their first points of this half. They've had 6 in each quarter. That's how they had their 12. 3 deuces in each quarter. Kaltwasser, right-hand dribble, stops left elbow, kicks over. Bromwell looking to dribble inside, throws it underneath, tipped away Owens. Good job by Scarborough to corral. Up ahead, it'll be Ryan. Breakaway layup, right block. Yep, nice. Thought she was going to go a little too strong with, but gets her first points of the half. It's 22-12, Lady Rams' largest lead, now 10. Things have picked up here for Jeff Lonnan's Lady Rams. Off of the far side, that's Cardenas looking to lob for Hill, working against Owens. Owens will pick up the foul, and the bucket end one will go to Camber Hill.
Positioning and height got Hannah that time. That's the first basket for Althoff in the quarter.
Comes at the 3:12 mark. Althoff is 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Both of those opportunities taken by Hill, and I probably just radio karma'd her into a guaranteed make. It's 22-14, Lady Rams, 3:12 to play in the third quarter. Glad to have you on WMIXsports.com if you're watching, or on the radio on WMIX FM. Rebound, it'll be a jump ball. It remains with Althoff.
That's tough. That gives them an extra possession. Althoff's free throw shooting's not been very good either.
I'll tell you, I'm giving a lot of credit right now because you can see how exhausted she is. That's Hannah Owens. Played very well defensively. Wilson checks in for the Crusaders, throws off right side. Kaltwasser 3 is off the mark. Put back by Cardenas, off glass, no good. Off the offensive rebound, it'll be tipped Cardenas. Will she miss this time? Yep. Now the defensive rebound finally for Owens, and they're going to foul her out of bounds. Take your pick of Bromwell or Hill.
Yeah, now they're off. Nice defensive rebound from Mount Vernon. Had to be done.
Cardenas had 2 offensive boards, missed short the second time. Shot was partially blocked, and now off of this foul, Lady Rams get a bit of a rescue there. Owens was fighting for positioning off the taller double team, and they block her out of bounds. Scarborough will trigger. Threads the needle to Palmer. Good play there. Scarborough will bring it up with the left hand. 2:52 to play in the third. Lady Rams are up 8. It's 22-14. Lady Rams' first bucket came 5:02 mark. First bucket for Althoff came 3:12. Owens with it up top. Looks to the right corner. Trying to go baseline. Ryan stops. Pulls up. It just misses short. Rebound to Hill. Here comes Kaltwasser up the near side to Wilson. They have Owens on Wilson. Got away with a couple of bumps there. It'll be Cardenas up top, trying to dribble into the paint. Had it poked away by Ryan. Kicks in the corner. Wilson's 3 partially blocked, and it'll be off the mark. Hill with the rebound. Put back, no. Rebound underneath will be a foul on Palmer, maybe, as she was inside the wrist of number 42, Bromwell. Woof. 22-14, Lady Rams by 8. That remains your score at the 2:18 mark of the third. Some of the Lady Rams looking absolutely gassed, but they're giving it a heck of an effort here on a Monday night.
Yep. It's one of those deals, and they are playing very well, especially on the defensive end of the floor. That's what's winning in this game right now.
Off to the left, it's Wilson. Trying to dribble in, pulls up from 12, misses it short. Rebound underneath. Good dribble there to keep it in by Hanger. Now it's back to Wilson. Coming around from the top inside. Layup's no good. Rebound underneath to Palmer. Palmer, right-hand dribble, 2:05 mark of the third. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Community First Bank. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home. Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Off the left, nice backdoor play to, you guessed it, Courtney Scarborough. She has 7 in the quarter, 11 on the game. That's a game high. It's 24-14. Lady Rams are back up 10. Looking inside, Cardenas pass tipped away by Courtney Scarborough. And here's the thing, DC, whoever's had the hot hand scoring-wise has played well defensively. Of course, they've all played well defensively. But, man, good play by Scarborough to tip it out of bounds. It'll be reset by Hanger underneath. Left of the bucket, it goes into Hill. Far wing for Wilson, looks back to Hanger. Down low, off of the block, that'll be Hill, and she travels with the basketball. Turnover Crusaders.
Mount Vernon's defense, especially on the interior, has been as tough as we've seen it all year. The game plan is there, and it has been very good.
Final in the MTC tournament on the girls' side. Wayne City beats Sisney 38-26. So the Lady Indians will play in the winner's bracket at home in the MTC tournament come Friday night. Thursday night. Friday night. Thursday night. One of those. It's 38-26 though at your final. That's all that matters at this point. I'll get myself straightened out in a second. 1:11 to play here in the third. It's 24-14. Owens with it out of the right corner. Throws up top Scarborough. Looks around left for Cuiava. Owens off a backdoor cut. The setup, Ryan off of the right wing with 1:01 to play. Yeah, you're right. We're on Twitter at WMIX Sports where that correct score was just posted by my man to my left, Danny Zerwinski. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow with us in the Crow's Nest as Jesse Clark's back in our Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Lonan's on the Mount Vernon sideline where he calls a timeout. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop. It's Thursday at 8:30, by the way, at Wayne City. As I am, that person is obviously listening. We're glad to have them aboard.
Nice.
48 seconds to go in the third. 24-14 your score. My Midland Trail bracket is here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
No
As
clue.
is mine.
We're a mess in here. We don't have a lot of space for what we do.
No.
But we make the best of it. We're glad to be here from our corner at Changnon Gym in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Medicine Shop timeout, however, this year make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, who have done the exact same for well over 30 years. They're a family-owned institution here in the King City. The Black family, of course, longtime proprietors of the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. 48.3 seconds to go here in the third. 24-14. Congratulations, Jared Shaner and the Mount Vernon Rams freshman boys. Again, take third at O'Fallon. They beat Breeze Central tonight in a freshman tourney. The famous O'Fallon freshman tournament. 46 seconds to go here in the third. The inbound went to Owens off the side of the bounds just in front of the timeline. Nice pivoting up top by Ryan. Gets a screen by Palmer. Problem was nobody bought it. She said it nicely had they bought. 30 seconds to go in this quarter, 24-14. This is a big lead for the Lady Rams in a game like this. That 10 might as well be worth 15-20. Off the right wing, it's Owens. Holds high overhead, trying to keep it away from Hill. Does a great job. Had one dribble, though, but picked it up. Needs help. Somebody's got to get there. Forced the pass to Palmer. It's out of bounds by Alt. Nope. Yep. Good eyes by you.
Yep.
I didn't have a very good look at it. That basket blocked me. That guy right there, that basket right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what, though? Happens. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. It'll be Hanger across the timeline. Veers left, throws up top for Hill with 5. Across the way to Wilson. Trying to pull up inside with 2. Gets it down low. Cardenas blocked the buzzer. And that's your third quarter score. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 24. The How about the Althoff Crusaders 14? This is Lady Rams basketball presented by Community First Bank.
Think it's too late to get into spring classes at Ren Lake College? No worries. Walk-in spring registration continues January 2nd through the 11th. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a 4-year university or head straight into the workforce. With more than 100 degrees and certificate programs available, Ren Lake College offers the education you need without the big university price tag. Call us at 437-5221. That's 437-5321. Or find out which program is right for you at rlc.edu.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Watch Lady Rams basketball on WMIXsports.com. Powered by Dale's Harley-Davidson.
And we welcome you back. Lady Rams basketball on WMIX-FM. Worldwide with video at WMIXsports.com. We'll have a full scoreboard later tonight. You can follow us on Twitter in the meantime to satisfy your score needs at WMIX Sports. 24-14, Lady Rams on top. Start the quarter with the basketball. It's stolen away, though. Kaltwasser in the front court. Blocked by Ryan. The rebound tipped to Cardenas. Off of the right into the corner. Kaltwasser a desperation heave. No good from the three-corner. Rebound underneath by Owens. Good maneuver by Owens to get away from the traffic. Throws to Ryan up the left side with 7:42 to play in regulation. 24-14. Lady Rams are up 10. Good play to Scarborough up ahead. Owens will have it tipped out of bounds on the intended reception. That's tipped out by Hill. Lady Rams will have it back, and now they have a chance to reset here after what was a rough transition up the floor. Trip up the floor, not really a transition. Distracted by the Twitterverse. That's a big Central Illinois score right up there. West Central North Green tied at 42. 7:34 to go. Owens has it off of the left elbow. Off of the inbound, coming from the corner kick. Trapped by Hill, who plays well defensively, and Jeff London has to call the timeout. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop. Make it a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family owned for more than 30 years. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski. This is a full timeout. Gives us a minute to chatter a bit here. 24-14. Lady Rams used a 9-2 run in that third quarter to extend this lead to 10 points. And DC, game's off in one loss in quarter number 3, and if the Lady Rams hang on, that's certainly where they won this one.
Well, it is, and that's the thing is Mount Vernon's defense has allowed only 2 points by Althoff in the third quarter, and now an opportunity with the way they're playing defensively. That's what's got them to this point. You're so tantalizingly close to winning this game and getting this taken care of, but yet a long way to go here. You're only up 10, and Mount Vernon's got to keep things going defensively in order to get a win here.
24-14, 10-point lead for the Lady Rams. They will have the basketball at the timeout. It will be slided out of bounds here in front of us, just in front of the timeline. If you look left to right at your radio dial, the Lady Rams will be in the right court. 7:26 to play in the fourth quarter. And with 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of high school basketball on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. They'll trigger it in. That was Cuiava into Owens. Back to Cuiava corner. Doubles back right side toward the sideline. Trying to get past the traffic. Finds Claire Ryan. She's under the weather tonight, playing an admirable point guard for Jeff Lon. 7:13 to go in regulation. They'll go baseline for Claire. Trying to dribble in against Hill. It's blocked by Hill out of bounds, but saved by the Crusaders. Kaltwasser leans it up ahead. Good tip out there by Courtney Scarborough. And the Crusaders reset in the backcourt.
Concern now for Mount Vernon. They've not been able to score last couple of trips down the floor. 2 turnovers to show for their efforts so far in the fourth.
Not to mention just 1 substitution thus far tonight for Mount Vernon. That was back in the first half when Williamson came in to spell Palmer. Since then, it's been the starters. Off the far wing, Wilson. She's going to dribble in. Blocked by Owens. Nobody there for the rebound except for Althoff jerseys. Hill got it off the tip. Off the left wing, Kaltwasser gets the pick from Cardenas. 3-on-way, Kaltwasser's going to be left short. Rebound will go to Wilson. Back to Kaltwasser up top. Left-hand dribble. Her runner's going to be blocked. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Rams will remain with the Crusaders.
Yeah, Althoff can't score, and they can't get offensive putbacks.
Day the offense died. January 7th. 6:35 to play in the fourth. It's 24-14. Mount Vernon on top of the Crusaders. Looking for 13-3 on the year. Uh-oh. Pivot was picked up there by the Crusaders off the left wing. Turnover, Althoff. Up 10 on the Lady Rams with 6:31 to go and a big possession here. Cuiava will inbound in front of us on the sideline. Looking into the left court, but a lead ahead for Ryan. It'll be a 2-on-1 with Hill. They'll lob backdoor. Owens can't do much with it. Tries to turn around. Cleanly blocked. She tries to save the rebound in the corner, and that's a wasted opportunity for Mount Vernon. Rebound along with Althoff.
Yep. That's a shame. Boy, Mount Vernon's not had but 1 shot attempt, and it was blocked.
Couldn't get a clean pass to Owens at the back door. By that time, Hill was able to catch up and get set, and nothing the Lady Rams could do there at the height disadvantage. And Hannah Owens is 6 foot, mind you. Left side, Cardenas looking for Kaltwasser here near corner for Hill. Outside the paint, throws up top Wilson. Right-hand dribble, splits a seam. Layup is going to be no good. Rebound will be tipped away. Cuiava recovered by Hawthorne. Kimber Hill gets underneath. She's blocked from behind. Here comes a rebound for Palmer. Up ahead for Scarborough. Right side layup is no good. Rebound for Palmer underneath is tipped away. Cuiava recovers at the elbow, and we'll have a foul on Althoff.
I'm telling you what, Mount Vernon's doing everything they can to win this game. I mean, it has been theirs. Althoff playing very passive in this ball game, and boy, you got to credit Mount Vernon. They're aggressive right now. That is an opportunity there that's missed. You hope Mount Vernon can get a score here some way, somehow.
If that layup goes down, that is one of the best plays the Lady Rams have made in transition all year, and lo and behold, just couldn't get that layup, unfortunately. 5:50 to play in the quarter. It's 24-14. Lady Rams with it in the front court. Coming around right to left with Scarborough. Doubles back to the right side. Looks off the left wing for Palmer. Trying to look in off the man. Back to the right wing for Ryan, and we will have a foul, looks like on Kaltwasser. That'll be the 4th team foul for Althoff. Whew. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank. Keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. That's the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. This is Lady Rams basketball. 5:28 to play in the fourth. 10-point lead for Mount Vernon. Owens trapped by Hill. Finds Quiava, who has it stolen away by Hill off the double team. Here comes Hill off the right block. Layup's good. First points of the quarter for either team come at the 5:18 mark.
Yeah, man. Althoff's going to have a run in, and Mount Vernon's going to have to get after it.
Hill has 6 on the night. It's 24-16. Off to the left is Scarborough. 5:05 to play. Good screen by Ryan. They'll throw off to the right corner to Owens. Back to Scarborough. Kaltwasser will get a hand in there. They'll go off the double team again. Nice move to the paint by Scarborough. Got her own rebound. Quiava put back. No. Rebound underneath. Palmer gets a piece in the bucket. Good job by Aaliyah Palmer.
Good hustle, good effort to keep battling. And Althoff needs a timeout. Still down 10 with 4:47 to go.
And this gives Jeff Lawton a chance to coach him up in the huddle. This timeout was taken by Todd Hill. It's of the full variety. It's presented by the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon. This year, make a resolution. Support your local community. Blah, 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 blah. That's what lack of water will do to you. This year, make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family owned for 30 years. 26-16, 10-point game here in the fourth quarter. Under the 5-minute mark, we're 4 and change on a full timeout. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski on WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. Woo.
Mount Vernon's again 4-something away from getting a nice win here at home. I mean, that would be huge if Mount Vernon could somehow come out of here with a victory.
That's a great gut check that time underneath by Aaliyah Palmer to get the putback. A great play that developed off that right side as Courtney Scarborough has shown she's not afraid tonight. Has attacked the basket multiple times. We'll get some scores in, though.
I got some scores, end of 3 quarters. It's Salem over Paris, 48-35.
Nice.
MTC score girls, Wayne City beat Sisney, 38-26. Goreville over Chester in girls, 81-32. Carmi beat Johnston City, 37-28 in girls play. Also at the half, Oakville leads CORL, 28-17. And the Red Lake Lady Warriors won the night 55-52 over Swick.
Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt State Farm Insurance. Get to a better state with Tony Wilt on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Or find your good neighbor, Tony Wilt, on TonyWilt.com. Stolen away off the tip by Ryan. Up ahead, it's Palmer. Layup is good. Lady Rams have had a different hero in every quarter. In the fourth, it appears to be Palmer. That extends the Lady Ram lead to 12, largest of the night, 28-16. 4 in the quarter for Palmer, 6 in the game.
Wow. This has been an effort. Right now, Mount Vernon's got Althoff on the ropes. If they can just throw a couple more punches, they're going to get a win here tonight against Althoff. Amazing thing is, Mount Vernon has held Althoff to 4 points the entire second half.
That's incredible when you think about it. Wilson into the corner. Looks off Cardenas, gets back to Wilson. Left-hand dribble off of the arc with 4:20 to go in the fourth. Cross-court pass. Goes to Hanger, looking inside for Hill. Back to Hanger beyond the arc. 3 on the way is going to be long. Rebound tipped underneath. Off of Scarborough out of bounds, but a good try by Courtney. You got to be more enamored with the fact the Lady Rams are not scared of the much more physical Althoff team than what they're used to.
Mount Vernon has got a game plan, and they have executed it very well this evening.
Wilson will throw up top to Hanger. 4:07 to play in the fourth. It's 28-16. Lady Rams by a dozen. Kaltwasser, nice move off the ball. Fake to the bucket. Nope. Underneath, and that's going to be breaking law of verticality on Hill. 5th team foul. 3rd on Hill, I believe.
Kaltwasser has had just an all-night shooting. Can't make a shot.
And that is not what we're used to seeing out of her.
No.
She was a nightmare last year and the year before. And
you better believe when the Lady Rams go to Althoff, she'll change.
You betcha. She'll remember this. That's going to be a fun one. We'll be there, or I will, or somebody, on the 24th. It'll be in the corner. Ryan with some trouble. It's going to be tipped away. Recovered Kaltwasser. Shot short. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Hannah Owens. It'll be Althoff basketball. Pedro sees it.
I think Pedro got in on it, yeah. Yeah. How to get it right.
He's right all the way. It should be Althoff basketball, and it will be. His last touch by Hannah Owens underneath. It'll be triggered in to Cardenas. We like it. We prefer honesty. Pull up from 17 is going to be long. Rebound by Hanger on the backside, coming around right. Kaltwasser with it up top. Crossover dribble beats Ryan into the paint. Yep. You awoke a sleeping giant. Dragon. Something. 4 points on the game for Kaltwasser. 28-18. The lead is still 10. We're going to have a foul in the backcourt. I believe it's going to be on one of the 2 combinations. Either Hanger. It will be Hanger. That'll be the team's 6th. So Lady Rams are down the bonus, my friend.
Well, Mount Vernon will have to make free throws. That's about the last effort that Althoff has. The offense just hasn't been there.
In the backcourt to Palmer. 3:30 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 28-18. Lady Rams up 10. Looking for win number 13, win number 5 in the conference to stay undefeated. Left-hand dribble by Cuiava around the perimeter. Doubles back to the right side. Looks to Ryan. Jeff Lana wants to time out in the nick of time. That wasn't going anywhere.
Well, the Lady Rams are down to their final timeout. Althoff still has 2 by my calculation.
It's a full timeout. A lot you can do with 60 seconds. You can do a lot at the medicine shop as well with home medical equipment and a full pharmacy. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Don't forget to make that resolution to support your local community and businesses like the medicine shop that have been family owned for 30 years. Chris Hugo with DC alongside. 3:30 and change here in the fourth quarter. Lady Rams hanging on 28-18. And it has been pretty at times, but they've limited Althoff to 6.5 after limiting them to 6 in each of the first 2 quarters.
Yeah, that's the thing is the defense. And like I said, the aggressiveness offensively and the defense from Mount Vernon has just really propelled them here tonight. They've really forced Althoff to do some things they don't like to do, and that's been the aggressiveness. And that's, again, tribute to the Lady Rams coming out here tonight and playing as well as they have.
We'll have a Rend Lake College player of the game coming up in our post-game show. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. Next Lady Rams broadcast Thursday night from Carbondale. We hope you'll join us at about 7:25 for your pregame. WMIX FM, video at WMIXsports.com. Or if you don't like the video, you prefer just to listen, we have audio on your mobile phone at WMIXsports.com. Next broadcast tomorrow night with the showcase as the Oakville Rockets travel to Waltonville. That's on the showcase tomorrow night. Inbound for Cuiava to the right wing. Palmer back to Cuiava, right baseline. 3:14 to play in the fourth quarter. 28-18. Lady Rams hanging on to a 10-point lead. Pass up the left side. Scarborough. Nice ball fake over to the left for Ryan off of the arc. Back to Scarborough near the corner. 3:02 to play in the fourth. Can't play not to lose here. The Lady Rams are playing to win. Off of the right wing. Now that's Cuiava. They have a seam right if they can just beat somebody back. But Hill is all over the place in the paint.
Flex it.
There you go. 2:46 to go in the fourth. Here's Ryan off the dribble. Finds Palmer. She's going to try to lean in. Wide open Scarborough. Kicks over to the left side for Cuiava. And the Lady Rams are eating off some clock. Make it 2:36 to play in the fourth. Still a 10-point game. Dangerous pass at the circle. Tipped away Cardenas. Recovered to Hill. 2:29 mark of the fourth. Here comes Kaltwasser up top. Tipped away by Ryan. Oh!
Tough call.
Tough call to make. He made it, and that's going to be a foul on Mount Vernon.
But it's not the bonus.
That's what matters. Anything can happen, and tomorrow is the day that anything could happen. Are you ready? Meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial, and you'll get a one-on-one relationship and a plan that meets your goals. Country Financial, what's your idea of financial security? 2:18 to go in the fourth. It's 28-18. Lady Rams are up 10 here in the fourth quarter. Nice move by Wilson. Beat everybody back off a right curl. It's 28-20. They're back within single digits. Scarborough picked up the dribble back court. Found Ryan. We're going to have a foul on Cardenas, and that's going to send Ryan to the line for the one and bonus.
Free throw line will either make or break the Lady Rams here tonight.
Trying to hang on and improve to 13-3 on the year. 94.1 is WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion O'Fallon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. Glad to have you with us. 3 minutes past the 9 o'clock hour here in the Central Time Zone. 7:03 on the West Coast. Huntington Beach, California, is that right?
Yep.
One and bonus. First one not kind. Won't get the second. The rebound goes to Althoff. They're back within 8, and that's, incidental contact with the feet, but it's going to result in a slide across the floor. Kaltwasser, and that'll be a foul on the Lady Rams. That's their 6th.
That's a tough one, but it is a foul.
Trigger will come left of the bucket. Kaltwasser, minute 56 to go in the fourth. Wide open 3 on the way. Wilson, no good. Rebound by Hill underneath. Owens fought for it, but Hill won't get the bucket. That's going to be out of bounds off the Lady Ram. Are you serious?
Okay.
Hey, we're going to give the Golden Globe right now to my girl, Courtney Scarborough. That went off of her, it looked like, but she acted like it didn't. Lady Rams get it back. A minute 49 to go in the fourth. They're looking to lead up ahead. It's going to be Cuiava, but there's Hill. She'll block it from behind. Palmer to clean it up off glass. Yes. Aaliyah Palmer, the offensive board, has 6.25, 8 on the night, and it's 30-20.
That's highlight material there.
Amen at the minute 34 mark. Hill off of the pass, looking inside, off the back iron. Rebound to Owens underneath. Look at her throw those NBA Jam elbows. Wild shot. Minute 22 to go in regulation. 10-point game. The Lady Rams up 30-20 with a minute 18. We'll have a touch foul Kaltwasser, and that'll send Ryan to the line for the 1-1. Need to write this down somewhere.
Make free throws. Make free throws and get this lead extended and don't give Althoff any hope. I think Althoff's going to be frustrated tonight headed home thinking they lost an opportunity here.
Ryan's first is in and out. Rebound. We'll go to Hill with a minute 15 to play here in the fourth. It's 30-20. Hanger with it off of the right arc, looking inside for Hill. Left-hand dribble. Palmer will tip it away, and it'll be recovered. Good job by the Crusaders. Hang on. Kaltwasser off of the right into the corner. Cardenas, she'll come baseline against Owens. Got a slight piece of it. Rebound at the back door to Cuiava. She's been big tonight. I don't know that you can single out a player of the game.
No.
We'll have a foul here. Remind you that Lady Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Remember, FDIC, speaking of Congress, there ought to be a law against group messages. I know you're getting what I'm getting.
I think there ought to be something done. I mean, but Lady Rams struggling here at the line in the second half, 0 of 2. Need to make some free throws here just to make it a little bit more comfortable as we head down the stretch.
Cuiava at the line for the 1-1. Misses the first. Got her own rebound, tipped by Williamson. She's up top off of the right wing, and we will have another foul.
Sneaky play by Williamson there. You don't see that very often anymore with the rules. Teams getting offensive rebounds, and here Cuiava goes again to the line.
May not get a lot of time, but it's quality,
she makes it count
not
when she's
quantity.
in there. Yeah, she makes her time count when she's not when she's in there.
You bet. Cuiava back to the line. Looking for free throw number 1. It's double bonus this time. Misses that one, has a second, though. It's 49.1 seconds to go for the Lady Rams. Cuiava, Williamson, Owens, who's gassed. Done a heck of a job defensively tonight. Ryan's gassed and Scarborough's gassed, but if these ladies can hang in there, they're going to enjoy this victory. Up 11 with 49 seconds to go. Off the inbound, Kaltwasser up the right side, dribbles between the circles, reverses back to the right, has it tipped away, recovered by Hanger. They'll throw up top. Wilson steps to the elbow, throws across the way. Kaltwasser forces a 3, off the mark. Rebound underneath Scarborough with 36 seconds. And that's going to be a foul on Alexa Wilson, and that's going to send Scarborough to the hoop.
Has done enough. They're going to get a win here tonight.
You kind of wondered coming in. Lady Rams lost by 7 at Mascoutah without Kelby Cuiava and Haley Lockhart. Of course, Haley Lockhart going to get a lot of ink about not being here the rest of the season, but these ladies have played like one heck of a team since that loss. And going to come away with a team victory here tonight as Scarborough makes the first. And our job's tough, and it's going to be tough as nails in that postgame show. I have an idea that may make it easier. Not that it's about easy, but it's about getting the most out of it. Second free throw good. Died on the back iron and dropped back down. 33-20.
Scarborough has 13 now.
You bet.
Nice free throws.
Hanger, a 3 from the far wing. No good. It's 33-20 Lady Rams. Scarborough with the rebound after the tip by Owens. Lost by Cuiava. Recovered by Kaltwasser. She'll leave it long. Backdoor put back Cardenas. No. What a force that Owens was underneath to get that rebound off the triple team. Stolen away Kaltwasser, and they're going to let him play. 2 there off for Kaltwasser. She has 4 in the quarter. Up the right side will come Ryan with 6 seconds, with 5, with 4, with 3. Lady Rams are going to improve to 13-3. They win here tonight, 33-22. We'll tell you all about it in the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll talk to Jeff Lonan. We'll have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats, and we'll have your Inlay College Player of the Game, as well as one more Tony Wilt scoreboard update. The WMIX Sports Mill Studios tonight, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Visit them online at fordsquare.com to find their inventory and schedule a service appointment. Lady Rams basketball will come back with your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Mount Vernon basketball presented by Community First Bank.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, a low 24. Tomorrow, a good deal of sunshine with a mild afternoon. High 49. Mostly clear tomorrow night, a low 31. Wednesday, sunshine will be followed by increasing clouds, mild, a high of 49. Rain is expected Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, mostly cloudy, mild with some rain, even a thunderstorm, a high temperature of 57. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
People's National Bank understands how much small businesses mean to a community.
That's why we've been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Kevin Young, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by today to find out what a true community bank is all about.
People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
You're looking for a great quality SUV to get you through the winter, right? Well, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. Find SUVs from small to medium to large. Four-wheel drive models, too. Their inventory has never been better. Cars, trucks, vans, and many priced under $10,000. Instant approval with honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Make this your best year with a quality SUV from Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, schools, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient. And not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evening. It's just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams gain vengeance on the Althoff Lady Crusaders. They win this one 33-22, and of course they led 15-12 at the half. They outscored the Crusaders 18-10 the rest of the way to pull away and win by 11. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski alongside. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll have your Heartland Accounting postgame stats coming up in just a bit. We'll also have your Lake College player of the game. We'll get you one last Tony Wilt scoreboard update. But, man, what a game by the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. They win 33-22. Hiccup. But they do win by 11. This was a heck of a sec. I should say they played defensively very well the entire time, but the offense came alive in the second half.
Yeah, the defense did their job, and it's one of those deals where you learn a lot of coaches, the defense never slumps. That was a prime case tonight. The offense wasn't hitting, but because Mount Vernon played such good defense early, often, and all the way through, that allowed Mount Vernon to get the win here tonight once their offense caught up in the second half.
Well, it caught up, and it caught up big. And you think of the presence down low. Hannah Owens did not show up in the scorebook tonight, as we'll find out in the Heartland Accounting postgame stats. But she showed up in the paint, and I thought she did a heck of a job on Kimber Hill.
That was a key. I mean, there's a lot of kids that would be upset that didn't score, and by her, she didn't score tonight, but by goodness, she played a lot on defense and kept Hill from getting off to a big game in that second half.
Of course, we'll check those stats here in just a moment, but we're going to welcome Jeff Lonan in. Here's the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. You all right, Lonan?
I was just looking for
we need stats?
Stats.
I got them.
I didn't bring them with me.
So we haven't gone over that yet.
Hey, here we go.
I'll be more educated if I see the book.
Well, we're sorry we didn't have anybody get your headset tonight like we've had in the past, but we're trying here.
Okay. All right, I think I see what you're doing here. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Defense. Great plan tonight.
Yeah.
That was key.
Yeah, and that was a plan. There was no question about it. We played, just to give you a little background, we played a zone at the tournament the other night when we got beat. And a couple of those little shooters got some free looks and lit us up, made us pay. We ended up getting beat by 7. And, you know, then we covered them up in the second half, and we really just played right with them. And, you know, it was really kind of a no-brainer that we were going to play man tonight. And we, you know, honestly, we did not help down on her that much until late in the game whenever we knew she'd be mad and she'd try to take it on her shoulders and try to win it for them. And then we did. Kelby and Aaliyah came down and helped Hannah some. But Hannah just kind of handled her in the first half, I thought, you know, just kind of one-on-one. And look, that's a UMass Atlantic 10 center, boys, and that's a sophomore post player for the Lady Rams. Held her to 2 points in the first half, and I don't know what she had on the night. I can't read your writing, Dan.
Hill had 8.
She had 8 points total. She averages about 18. So, but, you know, that's the storyline of the game if you want to have one. I mean, we covered up their guards, and then we just did a good job on her. And I thought for being horribly outsized, I thought we rebounded the ball pretty well tonight. I mean, they went over us, you know, several times and just took it away because we were just small. But, you know, we did okay getting the ball from them. And I don't think we just lost horribly on the boards tonight. You know, I thought it was fairly close. We may have even edged them a little bit. I'd have to look. But the key to this game was just playing different defense, just not being afraid and just matching up and playing. You know, we just played them straight up. And, you know, that makes me happy. When you can just play somebody straight up, and what I mean by that, straight man-to-man, you know, just good hard shell drill, you know, help defense, you know, talk screens, get through the screens, you know, jump to the ball, you know, talk, just all those fundamental things, you know, it's just, that's all it was. I mean, I'm going to be really honest with you. We did not go over any set they ran in practice. All we said was, we didn't even go over an out-of-bounds play. We didn't go over anything they did X and O-wise. Now, that may seem strange to you, but if we guard like we drill it in practice, it doesn't matter what you do. You know, it just doesn't matter. I mean, because we always have people in the right places. And you know what? You can say what you want about our low offensive totals for the last 4 or 5 or 6 games, but I got news for you. We're not going to light the scoreboard up. Well, we had 17 points disappear from our lineup 3 weeks ago. And you know, that's just a fact of life. But what we can do is we can always guard you. And tonight we beat the team that was probably picked to win the conference, and we held them to 22 points. And when you do that, you don't have to score a lot of points. You know, we got 33 tonight, and that was plenty.
John Wooden theory, don't worry about everybody else, worry about
That's
yourself.
Right. Yep.
When you look at that, Kelby Kuyava got hot early, carried you when both teams were struggling early, let your offense catch up. Your defense was there. But it's one of those things, defense never slumps. It's always there if you play it. Offense caught up.
And Kelby had 35 Kaltwasser tonight who lit us up over in the tournament, and I thought that was key. You know, she held her down. I don't know what Kaltwasser had. I haven't looked at their
Kaltwasser right here.
Totals. She had 6 points. She had 6 there, and over the tournament. She had, I think, 10 or 12 against us, and probably was the difference in a ball game because we were playing zone, and I let her have to see the basket too much. Kaltwasser, I mean, and that was my fault. I've always said that loss over there last week was my fault. I told the kids in the locker room after the game that was the worst coached game I've ever seen anybody coach, including the ones that I've coached in. That was absolutely terrible preparation. Why we would zone them, I have no idea. Maybe it's good. Maybe in the end it's a blessing we did, because I think when they came in here tonight, they were expecting, you know, gimmick, zone, triangles, boxes and ones, and double downs and all kinds of stuff. And you know what? We did not give that to them. We just played them straight up man-to-man basketball, and, you know, we won it the old-fashioned way. We earned it.
Did you find out a little something, or did your girls find out a little bit more about themselves tonight? They were absolutely gassed in the third quarter, but came out and played their hearts out in the fourth to seal this victory, and it just seems like they saw something extra within themselves tonight.
Well, they're going to have to do that, and you know, that when you play a team like this who you're outsized by and maybe out-quick just a little bit too, you know, and you're not real deep on the bench. You know, it's no secret we're not playing a lot of kids off the bench. And you know, they know that if we're going to do what we want to do, and that's go and win this conference and win the regional, then they're going to have to be tough. Because I promise you, we still got to play 5 more cats in this conference. We got to play them all again now. We're just halfway through. We're 5-0. We got to play them all again. And then we got to go find a way somehow to beat either like a Massac or a Heron in the regional, who, you know, we've seen Heron. You know, we survived by the skin of our teeth there. So I don't think we're going to blow anybody out, but I'd be very surprised if our defense doesn't keep improving, and you don't keep seeing hold teams down, because we know that's how we can survive and get through this minefield.
Well, surviving indeed. You're back with it at Carbondale on Thursday night. We'll be there. We'll see you then. Congratulations on 5-0 in the conference. Heck of a game tonight.
Yeah, it was. And I'm very proud of them, and I'm glad you guys were able to be here to see it. This certainly was better than Triad on
You
Saturday.
bet it was.
That was a good one to miss, by the way, on Saturday. We won the game, but, boy, I was worried going into the night. But, boy, they didn't let me down. They played their butts off, and I'm pretty proud of those girls down there tonight.
Well, it's good to know that St. Anthony's scheduling and Father Time took care of all that for us.
That's right.
On Saturday, because we were here tonight, and that apparently is what matters. Jeff Lawton on I started to say Saturday Sports Show. This is the Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with your Heartland Accounting postgame stats, the rest of them, here on Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosise, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, equal
The
housing.
all-new 2013 Dodge Dart expresses an impressive level of visual drama. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Dodge dealer, King City Crisis Center in Mount Vernon. Inside and out, the Dart is the most advanced car in its class. Outside, clean lines from nose to tail form its curvaceous silhouette. The unmistakable split crosshair grille accentuates its low, wide stance, and the available full-width racetrack style LED tail lamps make an aggressive statement. Inside, Dart includes a number of available class exclusive features, including dual temperature control, ambient lighting, refined soft touch surfaces, and a 7-inch thin film transistor premium cluster display. Come see the all-new Dart SE at King City Chrysler, or browse our inventory online at kingcitychrysler.com. There is something for everyone here at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, and find us on Facebook.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
Hey, we're back at Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams beat Althoff tonight, 33-22. Your final. Chris Hugo with Danny Zerwinski for your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Time now for your Heartland Accounting postgame stats.
Lady Rams 9 of 27 from 2-point range, 33%, only hit 1 3 in 5 attempts for 20. Lady Rams go 10 of 32 from the field in the game for 31%. Yep, 10 field goals, wins this one. Althoff was 11 of 45 from 2-point range for 24%. They were 0 of 11 from the arc, so get this. Althoff was 11 of 59 from the field for 19%. Althoff shot 27 more shots than Mount Vernon did in the entire game. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 9 of 13 for 69%. Althoff didn't hit 3 of their attempts. And the rebounding went to Althoff 41-28. Turnovers even at 19. Althoff had 5 players score in the game. Kimber Hill led the way with 8. Rachel Kaltwasser had 6, followed by Mary Cardenas 4, Madison Wildbacher 2, and Alexa Wilson had 2. For Mount Vernon, they had 4 players score in the game. Courtney Scarborough with 13, Kelby Kuyava 10, Aaliyah Palmer 6, and Claire Ryan 4 as Lady Rams go to 5-0 in the South 7 on the final of 33-22 over Althoff.
Big win here tonight. Those halftime make that postgame stats were presented by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting make your business a success. 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, Heartland Accounting, your small business experts. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We'll take a break, come back with a Tony Wilt scoreboard update, and your Ridley College player of the game. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery and being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Think it's too late to get into spring classes at Wren Lake College? No worries. Walk-in spring registration continues January 2nd through the 11th. Trained academic counselors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer to a four-year university or head straight into the workforce. With more than 100 degrees and certificate programs available, Wren Lake College offers the education you need without the big university price tag. Call us at 437-5221. That's 437-5321. Or find out which program is right for you at rlc.edu.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back. Changnon Gymnasium, your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show winds down. Lady Rams beat Althoff tonight 33-22. We owe you one final Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Let's have it.
Midland Trail Girls Tournament, Wayne City over Sisney 38-26. Woodlawn lost to Weber Township 34-28. And other scores, of course, Mount Vernon wins tonight 33-22. Salem went on the road and beat Paris, and girls play 65-51. Oakville beat CORL 58-46. Boys play. Perryville beat Cobb tonight 59-51. That was at the Chester boys tournament. Back to girls play. Goreville beat Chester 81-32. It was Carmi over Johnston City at one point. I've lost it as it bounced around on me. 37-28 in girls play, and we'll look for some more. And in boys play at the Chester tournament again, it was Chester over Marissa Coulterville 54-48 in overtime.
Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. Find Tony in the white Jeep on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. He's online at TonyWilt.com. Get to a better state with State Farm agent Tony Wilt. 33-22, your final here. Lady Rams get a big victory. Danny Zerwinski, Arvin Lake College players of the game, or the Mount Vernon Lady Rams?
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, you go through the scoring, you go through the defense. Hannah Owens didn't score, but boy, she did a job on the hill tonight. Just everywhere, played the entire game that I can remember, except maybe a blurb of a rest. But just it's an all-around team effort. If everybody's not as a team trying to get this done, Mount Vernon doesn't win the night.
Not at all. And, of course, that's going to do it for us tonight. We're back on the air tomorrow. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios travel to Waltonville as they welcome the Oakville Rockets. That's non-conference play on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Should be a dandy. Oakville missing one, maybe two. Waltonville at full strength. Should be a good one on the Showcase tomorrow night. It'll be here on WMIX FM, audio only at WMIXsports.com. We're back on the air with the Lady Rams on Thursday as they travel to Carbondale. The Rams will welcome Carbondale on Friday. We'll have all of that with video here on 94.1 FM and online at WMIXsports.com. That does it for us tonight. Lady Rams get a big victory, 33-22. They improved to 13-3. Althoff drops to 7-6. Lady Rams are 5-0 in the South 7 Conference. We'll see if they can get number 6 against Carbondale. For Danny Zerwinski, for Jeff Crow, for Jesse Clark, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for listening and watching Lady Rams basketball on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Don't forget, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night.